Hi. So you've decided that you have an unhealthy relationship with alcohol and you'd like to do something about it. You're ready to do something about it. And the question you're asking yourself is, should I take a break from drinking or should I stop drinking completely? And the way I think about this is actually quite simple. If you're someone with an unhealthy relationship with alcohol, then stopping completely is the simplest solution. If you've tried moderating your drinking and that doesn't work for you, it becomes too much of a struggle. And if you've maybe tried to stop drinking in the past and have gone back to drinking again, then it's very likely that stopping drinking completely is the best solution for you. Now, some people find that they fall into this category of people where they might have recently developed some kind of unhealthy pattern around their drinking. And this might be a relatively recent thing. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they have an unhealthy relationship with alcohol per se, just that in the last few weeks or the last couple of months, they've developed an unhealthy pattern of drinking. And in that case, it can work quite well for people to take a break from their drinking and just to kind of give their body, their mind a rest from the effects of the alcohol, take a break from it and reset themselves and then get back into a healthier pattern of drinking. In which case, taking a break can work really well. Taking a break can also work well when you just want a kind of taste of what living your life sober is like. It can actually show you that it is possible to live your life sober. Taking a break from drinking can show you that it's possible to enjoy yourself without alcohol, to unwind without alcohol, to cope with stressful days without alcohol, to attend social events and have a good time and have fun without alcohol. Taking a break from drinking can show you what's possible. However, if you're someone with an unhealthy relationship with alcohol, taking a break from drinking can actually, although it shows you all of these good things, kind of has one inevitable conclusion. And that is, while you're on your break, you're actually looking forward to the end of your break and you're focusing on the reward you're going to give yourself when that break's over, and you're going to go back to square one again because of course your reward is going to be drinking. And so taking a break from alcohol when you have that kind of unhealthy relationship with it, it can work on a few levels and it can give you a break, sure, but it's going to take you back to square one again at the end. And so for me, if you have an unhealthy relationship with alcohol and you know that at some level, whether consciously or unconsciously, actually stopping drinking completely is probably the best solution. But, and this is a big but how you approach your stopping drinking completely can make all of the difference. Some people find that the mere concept of stopping drinking completely is too big. It's too scary. It's something they find really, really difficult to get their heads around. And so from that perspective, taking a break from drinking can actually seem a lot easier to manage. So the way you approach this whole notion of stopping drinking completely is really important. When you think about all of the bad stuff that alcohol is bringing into your life, all of the shame, the guilt, the hangovers, the cancelled or reorganised appointments, the lethargy, the guilt, the danger, if it's bringing danger into your life as well. Whatever the bad stuff that alcohol is bringing you in your life, that's the stuff you're giving up. So it's really important to think about stopping drinking, not as in giving up something that you want, but think about all the bad stuff that you're giving up. That's the stuff that you're letting go of. And then thinking about all of the good stuff that not drinking is going to bring into your life. So it's going to open doors for you into a much more liberated and freer version of yourself. Think about all of the things that you can achieve when you stop drinking. All of that good stuff, all of the benefits, all of the gains that stopping drinking is going to bring you. And when you start thinking about stopping drinking as giving up a load of bad stuff and bringing into your life a load of good stuff, what all those benefits and gains are going to be, how your life is going to be infinitely better when you're living it sober, that can really help when you're thinking about stopping drinking and giving it up for good. In fact, even that phrase, giving up drinking, is perhaps a less than healthy phrase. It's perhaps quite an unhealthy phrase to be using because it kind of tricks our unconscious minds into thinking, oh no, we're giving up something that we really want to hold on to. The truth is that you're gaining so much more than you're giving up. When you think about giving up in terms of all that bad stuff we were talking about, that's the way to think about stopping drinking. So stopping drinking means gaining good stuff and giving up bad stuff. And when you approach it in that way, it makes stopping drinking and living your life sober so much easier. And like I say, if you're someone who's just recently got into a bit of a bad habit and you just want to reset yourself and get back into a healthier habit of drinking, taking a break can work really well for you. If you're someone that knows on some level that you've got an unhealthy relationship with drink and that your life is going to be much better off without alcohol in it, then taking a break can also be a good idea because it can give you a taste of what that life can be like, and it can prove to yourself that you're actually capable of doing this, that this is possible. But I always caution people with that notion of taking a break, that at the end of that break, you're back to square one again. And you're back into that cycle of drinking and all of the bad stuff it brings you. By far, the healthiest way to approach an unhealthy relationship with alcohol is to stop drinking completely. But it's to approach that transition and that change in your life really, really positively and focusing on all the gains and the benefits that that's going to bring you. Next week, I'm going to be answering some of your questions and comments on your own experiences of taking a break from drinking and stopping drinking completely. So if you'd like to share any of your experiences, I'd love to hear from you. So do post in the comments below or send me an email, admin@gogetsober.com. For more tips, inspiration, advice and encouragement on stopping drinking and living life happily sober, you can subscribe to my channel. I'll look forward to catching up with you guys very soon, but in the meantime, let's go get sober together.